Yo, what's up, Shirt Gamer? This is just an open collab stream, so if you want to join them, you can. I'm just gonna be like showing off my Godzilla -1 and Burning Godzilla since those are the other figures they have with me. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I can't join. Okay. Hello, what's up, multi-fan 54? Hey guys, I can't show 2000, like I can only show -1 Burning Godzilla because I'm in Florida right now. I won't be back till like January 10th. So yeah, unfortunately guys. Also, did you see my reply to your comments on my most recent edit? No, I didn't. You can type it in the stream chat. Oh my god, and -1's tail. I'm gonna go back on. Oh, and his arm broke off too. I mean, it didn't break, but it popped off. I said it wasn't supposed to be taken seriously. Okay. Guys, SH Monsters -1 is kind of a bad figure. I'm not gonna lie. He falls apart like way too easily. His head pops off, his torso pops off, his arm pops off, his tail pops off. Like, everything pops off, and the articulation is kind of limited. So, yeah, I wouldn't really recommend buying this figure. I mean, it's the best -1 figure there is that's articulated, but, like, it's just not very good. Hey, what's up, Twins FM? And then his head just pops off. Okay. One thing I don't like about the SH Monsters line is that they fall apart so easily. They don't fall apart really easily, it's just some figures do. Like, this -1, he falls apart kind of easily, but, like, just, most of them are pretty solid, though, from my experience, at least. My SH Monsters don't really fall apart easily, apart from my -1. But I don't think that's a coincidence, and I just got all good copies because I feel like out of three figures out of 4, I would have all gotten great copies. Why is MBYT hating on the high GMK so much? Because it's kind of a bad figure. I'm not gonna lie. The high GMK looks weak. I mean, it's a good figure. It's not very accurate, and it's not gonna have very good posability. Like the Symbiosis fins aren't painted, and like it's just it has a lot of issues. And then the mouth kind of looks like the NECA GMK mouth. Like, I mean, just from the pictures I've seen, once I actually get the figure in hand, because I have it on pre-order, I'll say what I think of it. But Annie's kind of too fat. He doesn't have a very accurate build. But I don't know. But I will say the tail articulation on this guy is kind of peaked. It doesn't look like it has issues in my opinion. I'm just going to get it because I need it for the stop motion fan film with Godzilla. Yeah, it's just way different from the promo pictures. It's just he's not very good in my opinion. I kind of want to see if like I'm probably gonna try to get the movie graphics plus GMK figure when he comes out. So I'll have an actual good GMK figure. I have AcidX-productions got the 2004 figure and his left arm is too loose. So when I'm articulating, it gets annoying when the arm falls to a different side. I also have the AcidX-productions 2004 Godzilla, and he doesn't really have any loose joints. On my copy, at least. All my AcidX-productions are pretty solid. But I bought mine from Japan. I bought mine from Japan, like on eBay. So maybe like the ones that were made in Japan are like higher quality than the ones that are sold from the US. I'm not sure. When I do get a Bane figure, I'll customize it and give it more articulation. Cool. I have the movie Monster Series Bacon, but I don't want to customize it because he's kind of a rare figure now. And he doesn't really need customization. I want to get the Rixon Custom Toys Bacon. But I don't really need him because I was going to have Bacon be the monster in my stop motion film, but I chose it to be Crystal-Lak instead. Also, by the way, guys, what are your opinions on the lore so far for Godzilla Oblivion? It's a good figure overall, but another thing I don't like is that the head is not that good looking. True. Your lore is good. Yeah, I already have the story pretty much for the actual main film, but I don't want to say it because that would just spoil the film. I just did all that lore just like as a prologue. So we already know what's going on. The prologue with all that lore I made, that's going to be in the film at the start, but then Crystal-Lak's lore is going to be, Crystal-Lak's lore is going to be in the movie. Like, Crystal-Lak's lore, like, right after the main titles is going to be his lore. I love the lore of your film. Thanks. Basically, like, after the movie starts, there's going to be Crystal-Lak's lore. It's just going to be, like, scientists talking about, like, how they could defend against the monsters, and then it's just going to be a montage of them creating Crystal-Lak, and then when he first meets Godzilla and wakes him up. And then it's going to be the first fight scene between Godzilla and Crystal-Lak. That's all I'm going to say so far. Frank Wagner, hello. Welcome to the stream. Honestly, my lore will be kind of stupid for my fan film because it's going to be a sequel to the Godzilla from GMK. That's alright. Also, Crystallock is kind of taking inspiration from Kiryu, which of how he's so powerful is because he uses DNA from Dagon, which is the first Godzilla that was attacking in 1949 that they killed with the oxygen destroyer, and then they made Crystallock part of him by using bone samples from Dagon. So he kind of has a little bit of Godzilla power due to that. And Crystallock is kind of a hybrid if you think about it. Also, guys, just so you know, basically, Crystallock will kind of have the ability to fly to the Mega Gear's DNA in him. Like, at the end of the first battle between him and Godzilla, Crystallock, like, is about to die because, like, he's kind of weak, at the start. So he, I mean, he's not weak, but he's just trying to get out of there because he woke up Godzilla. Yeah, the spirit of Dagon is kind of possessing, Crystallock, too. Like, he's kind of getting influences from the Dagon spirit, which is kind of a copy of Kiryu, but that's alright. And then he just grows wings out of crystals all of a sudden, and then just flies away. And then Godzilla's awoken, trying to hunt Crystallock down. Or not really hunting Crystallock down, but just like awoken and going back on his rampage, just trying to get more energy at nuclear power plants. What is your favorite Godzilla kaiju besides Godzilla? My favorite is Gigan. A part of my lore is the original Godzilla 1954 is supposed to review GMK Goji. The first few forms of Destroyer remind me of a Xenomorph. Sorry for the misspelling. It's alright. My favorite Godzilla kaiju besides Godzilla is Destroyer. Cool. Yeah, I might like change the lore up a little bit, like in story and everything. I'm still like in the early stages of it, but trust me, the final the final product will be peak. In the final battle will be epic. There's also going to be some guest appearances between some kaiju. Are there going to be humans in your film? Yes, kind of the main characters are going to be. The main characters will be Godzilla and like everything, but the main character will be Godzilla, but there will be a human plot. Not a lot of it though, because I kind of suck with doing human stuff, so it's going to be mostly monsters. Yeah, this is kind of just going to be a stream mainly about Godzilla Oblivion, so if you guys have any questions about it, then you just ask me, and then I can answer them. Just as long as it's nothing that would like completely spoil like major stuff in the movie. And I'm looking for the runtime of the film to be around maybe like 15 minutes. Like 10 to 20 minutes, like in the range. So yeah. I'm going to react to Godzilla Oblivion when it comes out. Cool. Yeah, the only thing I need to do is just finish up the story and then make my custom Crystallock figure and like my custom Anguirus and Rodan and Mothra. Just like my custom kaiju figures so I can actually do them in the stop motion. And then after I make all those, I'm going to start the stop motion. And since it's like a long time frame, like a long run time, it might take a couple months. So I'm thinking most likely like release will be either like late spring, early summer. Though I might like actually like lock in and finish it earlier, and then it'll be like just in the spring. But I don't know yet. Depends how fast I can get it. Depends how fast I can work on it and get it out. Yeah. Excepting with you reacting to it, just know, I don't know if like it'll be too long for you because it's gonna be like a 15-minute to 20-minute long. Yeah, all honestly, it's trying to make GMK and my fan film stronger, at least try to. Cool. Yeah, so I don't know if it'll be too long for you to react to, or make like a video of you reacting to it, but I don't know. It'd be cool though if you react to it. Yeah, it's gonna have like a heavy Millennium Era feel too. Like there's gonna be a couple like scenes that are kind of references to the Millennium Era, and then there's gonna be a couple Millennium Era like soundtracks in it. Like the main title, when we get the title drop in the beginning, is literally the Godzilla vs. Megaguirus main title, and we have Millennium Era kaiju in it too. So yeah, I've reacted to 40-minute long videos before. I'm fine. It'll be fine. I can react to the whole thing. All right. Yeah, I'll try to get. I'm gonna try to rush and try to make my custom figures as fast as I can, but still have them be high quality. Because once I finish my custom figures, then I'm gonna start working on the film. I already got I already got a good portion of it done, which is the prologue. I tried making a custom adult Godzilla Jr. Did not turn out well, but at least I tried. Also, guys, let me know with the prologue, should I just keep it as the footage from the film, just to like get the actual like main movie out faster and get the movie done faster, or should I redo all the footage and make it in stop motion, just so like it's all original content mainly for me? But it'll like stall. It'll take longer to get the movie to come out, but it'll be a little bit better. Or guys, you just want me to keep the actual just Toho Godzilla movie footage in there, and then it'll make it so the movie comes out faster. The prologue, that's gonna be the only part where I use like already movie footage from like Godzilla movies. Everything else is gonna be completely stop motion that I made. What's up, Infinite X? Yeah, guys, I'm not gonna abandon this stop motion movie like I abandoned DXS. This is going to be. I'm going to make this, and I will make sure that this will not be abandoned, but like I abandoned DXS. Honestly, here's a little headcanon I've always heard about GMK Goji. The souls of World War II looked at Goji in 1954's Dead Skeleton. We're like, let's possess the skeleton and review it. That's how GMK was born in my headcanon. Cool. That's how Jim Carrey was born. Yeah. Also, wait, what stop motion film? My Godzilla Oblivion movie. Also, guys, I want to know your opinion. For the design of Dagon, which is the Godzilla that attacked in 1949 before the actual Godzilla awoke, it would just look like a younger, weaker Godzilla. Should I use my NECA 1954 that I'm going to customize? Like, should I use 1954 Godzilla, or should I use my AcidX-productions Godzilla Not -1? But also, just anyone in the stream who wants to like stream with me, I posted the link to join the stream in my community post. So if you want to join the stream, then yep. So that's why my JMK edit was like the way it was. All right. So yeah, guys, should I do Godzilla? Yes, use user AcidX-productions -1. All right. Yeah, because I feel like that fit better than 1954. Because like I feel like -1 has like more like design features that are more like kind of similar to 2000, which is the design for actual main Godzilla. Actually, no, because I'll have to make it 1954 because the footage I used in the prologue of Dagon's attack, that was 1954. So I'm gonna have, I have to make it 1954. Alright, that's a shame, but I'm gonna have to use 1954. It's alright though. It's because it's just gonna be like a flashback sequence that we see Dagon in. We're not gonna have like Dagon come back as Ghost Godzilla or anything. Dagon is just like the flashback of his original attack. Also, guys, this movie will not be entirely on set. This will also have some green screen stuff, too. I'd like to see you use the NECA Godzilla 1954 to keep it close to canon. Yeah. Yeah, guys, this will also use some green screen stuff of, like, just showing it. There's going to be some shots that I will recreate, like, mainly in the prologue, that I'm going to recreate the film, and then just, instead of, like, the suit, I'm going to have to put the figure in there with the green screen. And I also might do some green screen stuff with Godzilla, like, in other monsters, just, like, in a background. So it's not going to be it's going to be mostly on a set, but it's also going to use some green screen scenes. Trust me, guys, it will be peak. Also, my fan film will also have the Autobots release them, so it'd be kind of like a Godzilla and Transformers crossover build and be entirely focused on Godzilla. Cool. Also, guys, this will not be the only film in the Kaiju-verse, which is the universe of this movie that I'm calling it. It's probably gonna be a trilogy of films, so there's probably gonna be 2 other movies in the universe. And then I'm also gonna do a short film that's just like about Kong on Skull Island and the Rhinosaurus. That's gonna be like a 3-minute short film, or like 3 to 5 minutes. So guys, if you have any more questions about Godzilla Oblivion, then let me know, because I might end the stream here soon. My most recent stop motion was a Star Wars, but with Kaiju, I used Destroyer in place of Palpatine. Cool. Alright, guys, this is the last chance for you to ask questions for Gods of Oblivion. Because I'm ending stream soon. How long is Gods of Oblivion going to be? Around 15 to 20 minutes is what I'm thinking. Though it kind of depends how much content I can come up with to be in the movie. Will Godzilla get a power-up? Example, Burning Godzilla in your film? Probably not. But he will in future sequels. Okay. He might, like, it's guaranteed that he's gonna get a power up like Burning Godzilla in future movies, but he might. It's a possibility he might get it in this movie, but I'm not sure yet. But if you guys want to see that, then yeah. But I don't really know how I do Burning Godzilla because I'd have to make a custom Burning Godzilla 2000, and I don't really want to do that. I don't want to have to buy a Hiya Toys Godzilla 2000, which is going to come out in who knows how long, or another AcidX-productions one. That would just take too long. So, and I don't really, unless I can like somehow edit on the burning effects, but I'm not sure. I already have the SH Monster of like Burning Godzilla 1995, but since it's not the same design as 2000, it wouldn't really work. Yeah, just a heads up, like the design for Godzilla in this movie is Godzilla 2000. I'm gonna use the SH Monster, it's Godzilla 2000. Will there be any original kaiju in the film? No, unless Chris Rock counts. He's based off of Chris Rock from Godzilla Unleashed, which is the Pipeworks Godzilla game, but he's gonna have like his own original design. So I don't know if that really counts, but if it does, then sure. But if Chris Rock doesn't count, then no, there will not be any original kaiju. Yeah, if you have any if you guys have any suggestions on what like should be in the film and like what should be like plot points or like what should happen, if you want to give me any suggestions, then you can go ahead and give me them in this chat, and then they might show up in the movie. They might happen. But if you guys really do want Burning Godzilla in this movie, then yeah, I might do it. I might just try to edit on the burning effects onto Godzilla. But then I'm going to have to do keyframes. who's all going to be in Godzilla Oblivion? Well, most are going to be in the flashback, like montage, like the prologue. But including those monsters, there's going to be Godzilla, Dagon, Crystalac, Anguirus, Rodan, Mothra. There's going to be possibly King Caesar and Gorosaurus. I'm not sure yet. And then there's also going to be King Kong. And then I don't have a Megaguirus figure, so she's not going to be in the movie. 50-50 on Crystalac because he's originally from Godzilla Unleashed, as you said. And as you said, he has an original design in your film. Yeah, and he's not really, like, have the same, like, lore and, like, powers as Crystalac. The kind of only similarity between the two from my original version and the one from Godzilla Unleashed is that they're, like, they have crystals on their back and that they have the same name. Other than everything else, it's kind of different. And then there are probably going to be there's probably going to be Gigan in the second movie as the villain, so yeah. Yo, Big Bird in the building. Patapine. Okay, bro, why are we talking about Italian right now? I like your profile picture. Thank you. That's the SH Monster I got to his house, and I just edited it. Someone added my name on there. Are you going to have a teaser for the Godzilla Part 2 at the end of the first one? Maybe, probably not, because I won't have, like, anything, like, I don't have anything, like, planned out for the sequel yet. And I don't want to end the first movie on a cliffhanger. I want it to have some closure for now. So, like, if I end up not wanting to do any other movies, like, it can be a standalone movie. I don't want to have to be forced to make a sequel. Because I might make a sequel, I might not. So, yeah, there's your answer. But also, anyone who, like, does these types of videos, if you want to do, like, theories and, like, speculation on what you think, like, things you think are going to happen, like, what you think about what, like, the lore got, like, and, like, if you want to do theories and, like, speculation videos, predictions about Godzilla Oblivion, you're more than welcome to. You can make those just as, like, little fun things to do. Shirt Gamer, I know you do some of those, so if you want to do, stuff those. What is going to be the body, or what is the body for your custom crystal lock? I'm going to use a Playmate Chemo, and then I'm going to add custom articulation and do sculpting to make it into my own like crystal lock design. Okay. Hey guys, if you want to know why, another reason why I didn't really want to use that Stitch Moss, that's Godzilla -1 for Dagon or for stop motion and Godzilla Oblivion, that's why. And then his head just popped off too. Okay. Yep. This figure sucks. Who is the villain of Godzilla Oblivion? It's Crystallock. Crystallock is the villain. That's why I've been talking about him so much. Okay, I wasn't sure. It's alright. I might make a community tab for the guy in my profile picture. He is the one. Cool. Hello, what's up, AcidX-production 1984. Also, guys, just so you know, this isn't gonna be a move where Godzilla just instantly destroys the villain. Godzilla's gonna get quite the ass whooping. Just so you guys know. Godzilla's gonna get quite the ass whooping. But then he's gonna get help from a certain someone who. What got you into Godzilla? For me, it was the 2014 film in Godzilla Unleashed for the PS2. For me, it was seeing Godzilla, just like going through my grandpa's DVDs and just like seeing Godzilla Final Wars, and then I put that in, and then I just loved Godzilla, and then I also saw the Godzilla 2014 trailer, and then yeah, that was basically what got me into Godzilla. Hi, dude. What's up? Yeah, guys, Godzilla's gonna get help from a certain kaiju at the end of the movie to help defeat Crystal. So yeah, you guys can just speculate on who that is. It's Godzilla's best buddy. Dude, I'm so sorry my friend typed that. What? What's to be sorry about? This stream's only been going for 40 minutes. That was my brother who gave me my copy of Godzilla Unleashed, and I'm glad. Yeah. Hopefully, it was a message with a curse word in it. Oh, I don't care if people curse. I mean, I literally curse in this stream. It was, hopefully, Multi-Fan54, I hope you get, like, I don't know, hope you get, like, some nostalgia or something from seeing Chris Flock in Godzilla Oblivion. Because Chris Flock was an original kaiju from Unleashed. In my opinion, my favorite of the Pipeworks trilogy was Godzilla Saves Earth, but this is going to be music in Godzilla Oblivion, yes, and a lot of it. Pretty much every scene is going to have like a background soundtrack from a Godzilla movie.